The rain hammered the roof of the library, sounding like the world was trying to wash itself clean. 16-year-old Jesse sat alone in the poetry section, soaked and shivering. He'd run away that morning after his stepfather's cruel words echoed a lie he'd started to believe after 10 years in foster care. He hadn't eaten in 2 days. He hadn't slept in 3. The only thing in his backpack was a library copy of Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. Checked out just before he disappeared, he clutched it like a lifeline. He opened it to page 42, to the poem his real mom used to read him before she died. I am with you, you men and women of a generation, or ever so many generations hence. His finger trembled as he traced the words, feeling a strange connection, as if Whitman himself could see him through time, as if anyone could. Suddenly, a soft voice broke the silence. That's my favorite page too. Jesse flinched. It was Ms. Gupta, the head librarian. She was in her 70s, with kind eyes behind wire-rimmed glasses. Jesse braced himself for the inevitable. You can't stay here. But instead, she sat down beside him. Whitman knew something, she said gently. He knew that no soul is ever truly alone, even when it feels like it. Jesse looked away, his voice tight. You don't know me. I know you've been here every Tuesday for a year, she replied. Always in the poetry section, always alone. And today, you're running. He couldn't answer. A tear splashed onto the page, blurring the ink. Ms. Gupta didn't offer empty platitudes. Instead, she stood and returned with a dry sweater from her office, a sandwich from her own lunch, and a small key. This is for the staff lounge, she said. The shower is warm. You can stay until the storm passes. Jesse hesitated, his voice barely a whisper. Why are you helping me? Ms. Gupta's hand rested on the book. Because someone once gave me a page when I wanted to disappear, she explained. It was during the partition of India. I was 12. I had lost everything. A stranger handed me a scrap of paper with a poem in Urdu. It said, You are still a voice. Do not be silent. She looked at him, her eyes holding a deep understanding. Today, it's your turn. Jesse stayed. Not just for that one night, but for many nights after. He slept safely in the staff lounge. He ate the meals Ms. Gupta would accidentally leave out for him. He studied for his GED in the quiet, peaceful stacks of the library. She never called the police. She never forced him to talk about his past. She simply told him, this is your safe place. She gave him the space and the silence he needed to heal. One evening, months later, he approached her desk and handed her a folded piece of paper. It wasn't a poem, it was a college acceptance letter, a full scholarship for English literature. Tears streamed down Ms. Gupta's face as she read it. Your mom would be so proud, she whispered. On his last day before leaving for college, Jesse walked back to the poetry section. He placed the worn copy of Leaves of Grass back on the shelf, but he left it open to page 42. Tucked beneath it was a small note. It read, You were my Whitman, Jesse. To this day, Ms. Gupta keeps a fresh copy of that book on the poetry shelf. Always open to page 42. It's a quiet promise, a beacon for the next lost soul who might wander in, looking for a sign. It's a message that someone is waiting to say, I see you, stay. Because sometimes the most powerful rescue isn't a hand pulling you from the darkness. It's a voice whispering from the pages of a book or from a kind stranger, reminding you that you belong and that you must keep going.